Pleura is a serous membrane which is lined by mesothelium. Epithelium lining this membrane secretes a watery lubricant, serous fluid. Pleura is divided into two layers, visceral or parietal. The moistened space between two layers is called pleural cavity. Pleura is in embryological development when lungs are developed, that laryngotracheal tube that invaginate in the coelomic cavity. The lung buds, laryngotracheal ट्यूब से लंग बर्ड्स बनते हैं जो आपके सीलोमिक कैविटी के अंदर इनवेजिनेट होंगे. तो ये something like that. Pleura divided into two parts: visceral pleura that is attached with your lungs and parietal pleura. Both the pleuras are visceral pleura. The pulmonary pleura covers the surface and fissures of lung except the hilum. Hilum is a part of lungs where the structures of artery, vein, bronchus are insert or outgoing. Along the attachment of the pulmonary ligament where it continues with the parietal pleura. It is firmly adherent to the lung and cannot be separated from it. Parietal pleura. Parietal pleura is half cone shaped. जो लंग का हाफ कोन शेप्ड होता है उसके ऊपर कवरिंग होती है. लाइक अगर इसको ऐसे देखें, दिस इज फुल कोन, देन दिस इज हाफ कोन शेप. ठीक है. Parietal pleura is divided into सब divided into four parts: coastal pleura, diaphragmatic pleura, mediastinal pleura और cervical pleura. In which the base of the lungs that is attached with that is lungs are based on diaphragmatic surface. The surface of lungs that attached with the diaphragm where the covering of the pleura called diaphragmatic pleura, and coastal surface is lungs where the rib cage is covered. Lungs is where the pleura that covered the coastal surface of lung is called coastal pleura. Then mediastinal pleura. The mediastinum, the part in between both lungs. This is called mediastinum, where heart is also situated. The mediastinum or medial surface of lungs that covered with the pleura called mediastinal pleura, and upper part of this lung, apical part of the lung covered with the pleura called cervical pleura. Coastal pleura. Pleura related to the ribs and inner coastal spaces is called coastal pleura. It is loosely attached by a layer of areolar tissue called the endothoracic fascia. The coastal surface of the lungs, that is coastal lungs covered with coastal pleura. Diaphragmatic pleura, the basal part of the lungs, where the lungs are situated on the diaphragm. This is our diaphragm and lungs are situated on it. Then lower part of this covered with the pleura called diaphragmatic pleura, a diaphragmatic surface of the lungs covered with the pleura, diaphragmatic pleura. It covers the base of the lung and continue with the mediastinal pleura, where this is mediastinal pleura and medial side में ये continue हो रहा है. तो diaphragmatic pleura continue with mediastinal pleura, and laterally it is continue with the coastal pleura. Mediastinal pleura. Mediastinal pleura lines the corresponding surface of mediastinum. It is reflected over the root of lung. This is like that. Both of lungs medial surface cover with the mediastinal pleura. In medial surface of the lungs, hilum structure like a sleeve इसमें structures, bronchus, artery, veins are insert or outgoing. Then this hilum part of the lungs is not covered with the pleura. Here the pleura is not found and continue with the parietal. जो visceral pleura continue with the parietal pleura. Cervical pleura, dome shaped. The cervical pleura is covered the apical part या apex of the lungs. So naturally it is dome shaped because apex of the lungs are also dome shaped. Apical part of the lungs is above the first rib and clavicle. It is cervical pleura extend into the neck nearly 2.5 cm to the medial end of the clavicle and 5 cm above the first costal cartilage. It and covers the apex of the lung. Apex of the lung है उसको हम क्यूपिला भी बोलते हैं. It is covered by the suprapleural membrane. Relations of cervical pleura. The relations of cervical pleura are as follows. Anteriorly, cervical pleura. Anterior relation, apical part या apex part of the lungs, that is above the first rib. That relationship anteriorly, subclavian artery and scalenus anterior muscle. This is apex of the lungs and this is first rib. The apex of lung that is above the first rib and covered by the cervical pleura. Anteriorly is relation with the subclavian artery. This is subclavian artery and this is subscalenus anterior muscle. Posteriorly it is relation in with the neck part of the first rib and the parts that are in relation with the first rib, artery, vein, nerve and sympathetic trunk also, and the scalenus medius laterally. Laterally cervical pleura is relation with the scalenus medius. Medially great vessels of the neck, esophagus, trachea also in medial side. The reflection of pleura is seen in a vertical section and a transverse section. In vertical section, we see subdivision जो हमने किए हैं cervical, costal, mediastinal pleura and diaphragmatic pleura. These are the lungs. This is thoracic wall that made by thoracic case. Okay, in between this there is a two lungs that is covered with the parietal pleura and also outer layer of the pleura is parietal and inner is visceral. In between the space of called mediastinum. Mediastinal space, here the covering of pleura, this is called parietal pleura का subdivision mediastinal pleura. Okay, then we can see there is a recess in a that we discussed in further. There's two recesses, costodiaphragmatic recess and costomediastinal. So costodiaphragmatic recess we can see in the vertical section. There is a costal surface and a diaphragmatic surface. Costal pleura and diaphragmatic pleura make a space called costodiaphragmatic recess. Okay, then we can see in a transverse section there is a space between mediastinal pleura and costal pleura. It is called costomediastinal recess. Okay. Next, pulmonary ligament. The pleura surrounded the root of lung, similar to the cuff and jacket around the wrist. It extends down as a fold called pulmonary ligament. This fold is filled with the loose areolar tissue and contains few lymphatics. Like this, cuff a sleeve-like structure that is ये वाला पार्ट जो है ये है पल्मोनरी लिगामेंट. It continue with the hilum part of the hilum is not covered by the pleura. The hilum part के साथ ये आपका pulmonary ligament continue करता है. This is hilum part where the bronchus, pulmonary veins and pulmonary artery are found. Okay, this is called root of lung. Complete part is root of lung, and lower part that is there is a areolar tissue found called pulmonary ligament. Functions pulmonary. The functions of pulmonary ligament. Actually, it is a dead space into which the pulmonary veins can expand during increased venous return, and it allows the descent of the root of the lung with the descent of diaphragm during inspiration. These are the particular function of the pulmonary ligament. Surface marking of the parietal pleura. The cervical pleura is represented by a curved line forming a dome over the medial 1/3 of clavicle with the height of 2.5 cm above the clavicle and 5 cm above the first rib. Pleura lies in the root of neck on both sides. The anterior margin, the costo-mediastinal line of the pleura reflection is as follows. One by one, we can discuss the points of surface marking of the parietal pleura, and the surface marking of the visceral pleura is as uh, surface marking of lungs are same. On the right side, it extends from the sternoclavicular joint downwards and medially to the midpoint of sternal angle. From here, it continues vertically downward to the midpoint of G-sternum joint to right of the G-costal angle. Point number 3. We can see it in a diagram like this. Point 1 is apex part where the cervical pleura start, then second point as we discussed in last slide, sternoclavicular joint, then sternal angle. Then we discuss about the right side of the lung. Then the third point of the right side of the lung is the G-sternal या G-sternal या G-costal angle. Okay, in the left side it is different. Then we discuss the fourth point of right lung is the level of eighth rib and level of eighth rib at the mid clavicular line. This is your clavicle, and this is your mid clavicular line, and the level of 10th rib at the mid axillary line. Okay, then the in back side या posterior side, the lower body border of the body of vertebra T12, upper border of the spine of same vertebra, the level of your parietal pleura surface. Let's discuss about the left lung. In left lung, we see a cardiac notch, and there the different variation of the points. See in the diagram, first, second, third, fourth. Fifth point is at the mid clavicular line at the level of 8th rib, 6th, and then level of 10th rib. The variation is where the cardiac notch is found in the left lung, part of lingula. On the left side, the line follows the same course up to the level of 4th costal cartilage. It then arcs outward and descended along the sternal margin up to the 6th costal cartilage. Because of in left side where their cardiac notch is found. Okay, then 4th, 5th and 6th point. Inferior margin or the costo-diaphragmatic line of the pleural reflection, same on both sides, passes laterally from the lower limit of its anterior margin so that it crosses the 8th rib in mid clavicular line. Okay, and the 10th rib in mid axillary line that we can see in the last diagram. The 12th rib at the lateral border of the sacrospinous muscle. So, in a surface marking of parietal pleura, we remember points that in lower side या inferior margin 8th rib, 10th rib and 12th rib level of the parietal pleura. 8th rib mid clavicular line के लेवल mid clavicular line पर 8th rib, mid axillary पे 10th and then posterior side there lateral border of sacrospinal where T12th vertebra where 12th rib. सरफेस प्रोजेक्शन ऑफ पैराइटल प्लूरा इन ब्लू लाइन देखिए, तो ये पैराइटल प्लूरा का जो सरफेस प्रोजेक्शन है इससे जस्ट 2 पॉइंट्स अबोव विसरल प्लूरा एंड लंग्स का सरफेस मार्किंग रहेगा. We can see as we discussed in these last slide the surface marking of parietal pleura. There is a visceral pleura and lung surface marking in the pink lining. The levels of the mid clavicular line 6th rib, mid axillary line 8th rib. In posterior side there is a 10th rib level of the parietal or visceral pleura and plus 2. Then 8th rib at mid clavicular line, 10th rib at mid axillary line and 12th T12 vertebral layer is in posterior side for the parietal pleura. The posterior margin of the pleura pass from a point 2 cm lateral to the 12th thoracic spine to a 2 cm lateral to the 7th cervical spine. The costal pleura becomes the mediastinal pleura along this line. Costal pleura, the outer part of the lungs, the costal surface of the lung that is covered by the costal pleura converts in mediastinal pleura where points we discussed in last slides, point number 4, 5 in right side, point number 4 where and point number 5 on the right side, point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, point number 6, 7 in right side, point number days can be discussed in diagram. We can discuss that diagram. These are the points we mentioned in the last slide. Point number 6, 7, 7, 8. These are points from back side. Points are from front side. We discussed in the last slide. Now, the important topic about pleura is recess of pleura. These recesses we discussed in the last diagrams. Two types of recesses are present in the pleura. There are two folds and recesses of parietal pleura which acts as a reserve spaces for the lung. To explain during deep inspiration, costomediastinal recess that lies anteriorly that we can see in a transverse section of lungs and pleura. Costodiaphragmatic recess lies inferiorly that we can see in a vertical section. The costomediastinal recess lies anteriorly behind the sternum and costal cartilage between the costal and mediastinal pleura. The costodiaphragmatic recess lies inferiorly between the costal and diaphragmatic pleura. Costal and diaphragmatic pleura vertically measure 5 cm, extend from the 8th to 10th rib along the mid-axillary line. That is like this. These are your lungs. These are your parietal pleura, and this space is called costodiaphragmatic recess that we can see in a vertical section, and in a transverse section we see about these are lungs. This is your costal pleura and this is your mediastinal pleura. This is your costomediastinal recess. Nerve supply of the pleura. The parietal pleura is the costal and distal part of diaphragmatic pleura are supplied by intercostal nerves, and mediastinal pleura and central part of diaphragmatic pleura are phrenic nerve. Sensitive to pain होती है. Parietal pleura is sensitive for the pain, but visceral pleura is insensitive या non-sensitive for the pain. Okay, these are the main supply: intercostal nerves and phrenic nerve. Visceral pleura. Visceral pleura is supplied by the sympathetic nerves T2 से T5. Parasympathetic nerve vagus nerve. Non-sensitive होती है. Sympathetic dilates to bronchi. Sympathetic nerves dilate work for the dilation of the bronchi, and parasympathetic narrows the bronchial tree and is also secretory to glands. Mucus secretion also found in your respiratory system. Blood supply. Blood supply of the parietal pleura by the intercostal artery, internal thoracic artery और musculophrenic artery. Venous drainage azygous vein में and internal thoracic vein. Visceral pleura bronchial artery and bronchial veins के द्वारा सप्लाई होती है. Lymphatic drainage. In parietal pleura, intercostal nodes, internal mammary nodes और posterior mediastinal और diaphragmatic lymph nodes में parietal pleura ड्रेन होता है. Visceral pleura bronchopulmonary nodes में. अब आते हैं applied of the pleura या clinical anatomy of the pleura. Aspiration of any fluid from pleural cavity is called paracentesis thoracis. It is usually done in the 8th intercostal space in the mid-axillary line. Needle is passed through lower part of the space to avoid injury to the principal neurovascular bundle that is found in the rib groove, that where the vein, artery and nerves are found in a bundle. Not to damage this, we can prepare for that the needle is passed through a lower part. So as we can see next diagram, like this, there is a space in between. These are your lungs covered with the parietal pleura and visceral pleura. There is a space because the leaves we can see in surface marking at mid-clavicular line, at mid-axillary line, the space between the lungs and parietal pleura. Here we can insert a syringe at the a lower part of the 8th costal space. Okay, because if we can insert a syringe above that, we can puncture the lungs. So this is for that. Clinical condition associated with the pleura. In pleurisy, inflammation of pleura. It may be dry, but often it is accompanied by a collection of fluid cavity in the pleural cavity, known as pleural effusion, in space between the parietal pleura and visceral pleura, called pleural cavity. Dry pleurisy is more painful because during inspiration, both layers come in the contact and there is a friction, so it is more painful. In the pleural cavity there is no fluid, it is more painful. If there is a present mucus, it is less painful than dry pleurisy. Pneumothorax. There are some terms related to pleural cavity. Pneumothorax, presence of the air in the pleural cavity. Hemothorax, presence of the blood in pleural cavity. Hydropneumothorax, both fluid and air in pleural cavity. Emphysema, presence of pus in pleural cavity. Referred pain. कोस्टल प्लूरा, डायफ्रेगमेटिक प्लूरा, पेरिफेरल पार्ट, डायफ्रेगमेटिक प्लूरा का पेरिफेरल वाला पार्ट इन्वर्टेड बाय इंटरकोस्टल नर्व, हेंस इरिटेशन ऑफ दीज रीजन्स कोज रेफर्ड वेन अलोंग इंटरकोस्टल नर्व्स, thoracic and abdominal wall. Mediastinal pleura and diaphragmatic pleura. डायफ्रेगमेटिक प्लूरा का पेरिफेरल पार्ट जो है वो रेफर्ड पेन होगा एब्डोमिनल वॉल में. डायफ्रेगमेटिक प्लूरा सेंट्रल पार्ट इन्वर्टेड बाय phrenic nerve. Irritation causes referred pain to the tip of shoulder. Inflammation of gallbladder can be pain on the right shoulder. Splenic rupture, pain on the left shoulder. These are some basic clinical points that you can remember. Thoracentesis, when the pleural cavity is full of pleural fluid, then your lung capacity is down, so we can do this method to remove the extra mucus from your pleural cavity and give the space for the expansion of your lungs. Pleural tape या paracentesis thoracis. This is we discuss in last slides that on the level of 8th costal ribs space where we can puncture by the needle and take a fluid from there. Above this above the level of 8th rib, we can damage the lungs if we insert above that level. So for that always remember level of 8th rib या 8th कोस्टल इंटरकोस्टल स्पेस के लोअर पार्ट पे हमें इन सिरिंज को इंसर्ट करना है.